Welcome back, guys. So we are on to video number 2 on the 731. I keep calling it 713 on the 731 woodwork sign. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the anchor here. We're going to carve all outset. Now, I don't know if you guys can see. When we star bonded a couple of the knots, we sanded away a few of the lines. So this O doesn't match this one perfectly. So I'm gonna carve this, and then once all the carving's done, we're gonna go back and match these two O's up. But that'll be probably the last thing we do with the profile bit. So we got the profile bit in the Milwaukee, and we're set. Oh, I don't even know what we're set at yet. We're set at right about 3/16 of an inch. So I think that'll be good, but if I got to adjust, I'll adjust. So let's get going. Let's get to work. right, guys. So you see what we're doing here? We're going to finish up with the profile and do the rest of the outset stuff, all the rest of the lettering, and then we're going to make sure everything's good. Then we're going to come back with the 1/8 inch spiral upcut and give ourselves a little more room for the power carving. So we'll be right back.
All right, boys and girls.
Move the cord.
Oh, yep. Cord's right in the way. Boys and girls, we got the carving all done. Now we're gonna go in with the 1/8 inch spiral upcut, set at 1/4 inch, and cut a wide groove around everything. Then it's time to power carve. Can't even talk. Power curve. All right, here we go.
Apparently we're Irish.
I guess I'm better with a router than I am linguistics. Here we go. Uh-oh. Can you open the valve?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, here's the thing. I love that 1/8 inch spiral upcut, and it cuts really well, does exactly what I want it to do, but I still feel like I need a wider border around here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish up the rest of this with the 1/8 inch. Then I'm going to put in the 1/4 inch spiral upcut and go around everything again. So we're going to get that done off camera. Then when we come back, we're going to power curve. Power curve. So we'll be back. Okay, guys. So I lied again. I got to cutting with this 1/4 inch. I did the 1/8 inch all the way around everything, and then I got to cutting with the 1/4 inch, and I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to leave this out. There might be somebody out there that hasn't seen the way the 1/4 inch upcut spiral cuts. And so what I did was, when I did the 1/8 inch, I set it at exactly 1/4 inch deep, and I did the same thing with the 1/4 inch spiral. And so I want to show you guys a little bit of that. I've done a lot of it, but there's still some that I haven't done that I didn't want to leave out. So we'll film a little bit of me doing that. I've got the rest of the wording, got to go around this box, and then, of course, around the inside of the oval. So here we go. Okay. So there we go, guys. That is going to give me plenty of room to get around there with the Foredom and maybe the die grinder. I'm not sure yet, but the Foredom for sure. So we're going to get this all torn down, come back with the power carving stuff, and we'll get right to it. All right, guys, now we get to power carve. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the part that really excites me because I'm addicted to this power carving. So I've already kind of played around a little bit with a couple different ones just to kind of get a feel for it. The cool thing is the cedar is super, super soft, not like that piece of walnut that my son did on that sign that you guys saw a week or two ago on the Jack Carr sign. So I've got the Foredom, I've got the little ball nose, and I think this is like the original course in there, and I'm just going to start contouring this stuff, take these areas out, and then I want this to be not just flat in here, I want it to be contoured. So let's just get after it and see what we can do. Here we go. Okay, guys, it's something I want to talk about, and I think Ryan kind of has learned this as well in this power carving. I'm really early still on learning how to do this, but one thing that I found is much like having contact with the board when you're using the router, which I am very familiar with, is you want to have contact with the board and rather than up above like this. If you were up above like this, you're a lot more likely to have it grab on you and go into something that you don't want to. But if you have contact with the board and you're, very deliberate about what you're doing with that, I think you're going to have a lot less likely that this is going to go and do something that you don't want it to do. Would you agree with that, Ryan?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm just going to keep going like this. I'm going to use a different tool down in here, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. I just want a random rough surface down in there, and I don't want it to be smooth. I want it to have that roughness, somewhat random. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go on over here then. Here we go. Okay, I'll stop for a second here. One thing that would have saved me a lot of time, which I'm kind of rethinking this right now, is if I'd have gone back and I'd cut everything down to the 1/4 inch level with the spiral upcut. And then I could, because that's in essence, that's what I could have done here. I could take everything down to this, because I want to go beyond that 1/4 of an inch that I did with the spiral upcut. And man, that would save me a ton of time. And then I could just go beyond that. As a matter of fact, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to put the spiral upcut back in, and I am going to set this aside, and I'm going to flatten everything out, and then I'm going to go beyond that and with the Foredom and give me that texture I want. I think that'll save me about, I don't know, 17 hours of power carving. As much as I like power carving, I really want to get down beyond that 1/4 of an inch anyway, so I might as well bulk all of this material out of there. So that's what I'm going to do off camera. You guys really don't need to see that, just what you saw before with the spiral upcut. I'm just going to do that and take out all of this other stuff, and then I'm going to come back with the camera and we'll do more texture down in there. So we'll be right back. Well, I'll be back in 7 hours. You'll be back in 7 seconds. Hey guys, all right, I apologize, but we were running way too long on this video. We thought we were going to get this all done in 2 videos, but man, there's so much going on here that we just could not get it all done in 2 videos. So we're going to go over to a 3rd video. So this is the end of video 2, but I promise we will get it done on the 3rd video. But anyway, so we're having so much fun with it so far. You guys, the best is yet to come. You guys, on the 3rd video, you'll see all the power carving, and I think you guys are gonna, I think we're gonna like the way it comes out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We love the fact that you guys support us and watch. And if you have any questions, as always, please email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com. If you need supplies, there's a website. Yeah, right up here. There'll be a card. I'm not used to that. Thank you for reminding me, son. And as always, don't forget our premium memberships and our executive memberships. If you have questions on that, just let me know. And man, we got some great projects coming up. So as soon as we finish up this one, we got another really cool one coming up after that. And then after that, another really cool one. So we've got them kind of lined up back to back. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We love you. We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.